Loving you is easy 'cause you're a giant pancake. You taste so good.
Andrzej Żuławski's 1981 film Possession is not an easy film to come by, but if you do stumble across a copy, I want you to pick it up, and here's why. The camera work is exquisite, very particular. I'm reminded of the shooting style of Bernardo Bertolucci in The Conformist. Extremely proficient, very meticulous. He would have never been able to pull off those long takes without top-notch actors. Sam Neill and Isabelle Adjani completely transformed themselves for these roles. Sure, it could be overbearing for some people, but a lot of us don't like to admit the way Sam Neill acts is how we would if we were heartbroken. Isabelle Adjani throwing herself against the wall, rolling all over the subway station. She loses her mind. She gets so transformed in this role that she said, "I'll never do a role like this again," and never did. But I feel blessed that we have at least this performance out of her.
Well, that's why I'm with you.
In a lot of ways, Andrzej Żuławski is contemporaries with David Cronenberg. But also in a lot of ways, Possession is completely ahead of the time. I saw certain aspects and thought Mikhail Haneke. I saw aspects of Lars von Trier. The most obvious comparison I can make is Antichrist. In fact, if you don't like Antichrist, you might not like this movie. Not necessarily the case, but they are so similar that I know for a fact Lars von Trier was influenced by this film to make that. Getting past the gritty surface, the metaphor of human emotion that we can't control, the more visceral side of us, of jealousy, of love, of heartache, is comparable to demon possession. And that really comes across in the way that these two characters portray the film, and the way that he films it, in the entire atmosphere he creates.
Loving you.
A lot of horror movies utilize a plot twist, but this twists you, and it loops you, and then it throws you against a wall, and then suddenly you go through a vortex and you don't know where you are anymore. It's kind of like that. But even me saying that, you can't even expect the unexpected, because if you go in expecting the unexpected, you'll never expect the unexpected. It's that this film expects you to expect. Possession is a completely underrated gem in horror. I'm embarrassed that it took me this long to finally see it, but I'm glad I did. Now let me eat this pancake because it's real good. Do all that YouTube stuff I like you to do, like subscribe.
I'll see you next time.
La 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 la.